Hi, welcome to Ranging Country. I'm Lawrence.
And I'm Peter.
And we're here to bring you a review of the AirMaks KRAiT Pro. Blinged up. And what are you doing?
There's no wood on it. It's just don't feel the same, does it?
Never plays him. Let's get into it. Yes, right. So all jokes aside, obviously we've got another tactical rifle. Six months ago or so we did the standard KRAiT review. We had a few different options. They shot very, very well, and we gave it quite a good glowing review. So this should basically be the same thing. We'll start at that end with what this rifle has features-wise. Take it away.
Okay, so we have an adjustable butt plate here, which, are you a fan?
I don't mind it, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's wrong, it digs into your shoulder, but just adjust it properly, and it's nice and comfortable. The standard one has adjustable length, but this has adjustable rake and whatever else it's called, and adjustable fitment as well. So these little tongue sections at the top, they will move and mold to your shoulder. It's quite smart. Yeah. Thought it was quite comfortable.
Okay. Moving forward, we have a lack of wood on here. We have a metal action with KRAiT Pro on it. We have the magazine slot there. And talking about the magazine, now these magazines are really quite nicely engineered, aren't they?
Yeah.
They take a little bit of getting used to filling them, I find. Because you just have to have them slightly off centre, slightly off the centre of the hole to drop the pellet in and it not go straight through.
Or you can just put your finger behind it, drop it in.
That spoils the fun a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So just turn it a fraction, pop your pellet in and it won't drop through. They're just very slightly elongated.
Yeah. We're 18 round in 177. This rifle's 177 here today. 16 round in 2.2. Normal magazines, that sort of thing.
18 rounds very usable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot. You'll forget where you are by the 10th shot and then go, how many more shots have we got left?
And there's no last shot holdback either, is there?
No, there isn't.
Which is, I find that quite useful. Makes you look less stupid, doesn't it? When you sort of dry firing at the end and go, oh, I forgot to count. But moving forward, we have an adjustable cheek piece that's not wood, so that will slide forwards and backwards. And we have pressure gauge here.
That's reg pressure.
Yep, so that's your reg pressure just there, look. Now your fill pressure is just there right next to, really where it ought to be, right next to the fill aperture, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And it's on the side as well, so you're not looking down the business end. Yeah, good little placement for it. Little pellet fill probe goes in here, just above the trigger here. Goes in from the side again, and you've got the safety catch on the thumb here.
The one thing I'm pleased to say is the cocking lever is on the correct side on this one.
The cocking lever is on the wrong side.
It's on the correct side.
We had this whole thing when we on our initial review.
It is interchangeable though, so Lawrence could be kept happy by changing it onto the other side.
Yeah. Obviously, we don't have the camera angle. We don't have a closer up camera angle, so you'll just have to bear with us. I'm afraid you just have to take our word for it. But yeah, it's quite simple. Little bolt on the side here at the pivot point that comes off, and then it flips over to the other side.
And when you do that, you always have to remember that you've got to take off the vertical part of the drop down bar, the
cocking handle there.
Yeah, and reverse it.
Yeah,
which people do forget sometimes. Now we also have an anti-cant, not an anti-cant device, but a bubble level on the top to tell you when you are canted. So it's not going to stop you canting the rifle, and if you don't look at it, you're not going to be any wiser. But if you do decide to use it as an anti-cant, it's there, which is quite handy.
Yeah. Yeah. You can use it to make sure your scope is set up right, which will mean then obviously if your scope is on the wonk,
Like this one.
Like this one, but we'll get to that later. Then your pellet drop you're going to be counting for the wrong pellet drop because it's going to be off to the side each way according to your scope.
And if it's windy.
Yeah, I guess. We have got another addition to a standard crate is this little front Arca rail here. You've just got Arca underneath. You've got M-lock in the middle and on the sides as well. Nice little addition. Gives you a little palm rest up front, and also you get Picatinny rail up top for something like a bipod, which is what we've got here. We've been supplied this by Hawk, so we've got their bipod, got their scope on it, and we've got the moderator. So mod, scope, bipod do not come with the rifle as standard. They're just bits that have been put on to glam it up a little bit. We haven't actually talked about the colour. So obviously the standard crate is all black, but this one has, it's called FDE is the colour. Flat dark earth, it's like this sort of tan colour.
Do they do a wood effect?
No, they don't. Oh. We've got that on the rail, bits of the action, and the shroud here as well. Sort of blings it up, sets it aside as the Pro model.
Quite drab as well, isn't it? So you could use this out in the field. It's not gary, you know. It's a drab colour, so you're not going to get any reflection off it, and it's still going to be suitable for pest control, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
This top rail that you pointed out with the spirit level, that is new, or that is different on the Pro here. Normally you have a little bit shorter rail, and you have Picatinny rails on the side, whereas this is obviously longer. You've got that spirit level, and you've got M-lock on the side.
Interestingly, that's quite low, isn't it? When you think of a Ghost.
Yeah, or like an Impact or something.
Yeah,
like
the rail's quite a lot higher, isn't it?
Hmm.
And we haven't got really high mounts on this scope either, have we? So
they are high, but they're 30mm. So
it doesn't look as high as it.
No.
You know, when you've got a scope poached on the top of a Ghost, is what I mean.
Yeah.
But it feels right. I know we was playing about with this yesterday. We was having quite a bit of fun with this yesterday, and it just felt right. It didn't feel like the scope wanted to be any higher. So I think this aesthetics on this, I think it does look a lot nicer, being a bit close to the barrel, a bit more compact.
Yeah, 100%.
Rather than the right up here.
Yeah, 100%. And another thing that makes it feel a bit nicer is this rubberized grip. Is it
Magpul?
Is it Magpul? I can't remember the make, but it's an aftermarket.
It's nice, actually.
Sort of grip. Yeah, really, really nice, really, really comfortable.
Yeah.
We've also got an adjustable trigger blade in here, so it's adjustable for rake and
height.
Yeah, that's the word.
Length?
I don't know. Doesn't look it. No. Unless I'm blind, I don't think you can move it backwards and forwards. Or maybe it's at the front of its adjustment and you can move it backwards, maybe.
Now, I see we've got the word humour on the side here, humour air.
Mm-hmm.
So humour reg built in, which is always a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Obviously, all of the modern ones have been for quite a while now. They're all humour air rigged. Nice Dutch regulators. Daystate and Brocock have them as standard nowadays. So, yeah.
They were advertising that they were the only manufacturer using humour eggs, weren't they?
Mm.
So, yeah.
Can't do that anymore.
No.
Shall we let's have a little pause and we'll get some numbers and we'll take you into handling. Okay, back with you then. Give you some headline figures. So this is the crate. This is the shorter version of the two lengths. It's 24 inches with the stock fully shortened and to the end of the barrel, which is about 61 centimeters-ish. Bearing in mind, I've got it with a tape measure and I sort of like went, yeah, that's about right. And it's 3.4 kilos. So it's quite light, but it's still fairly midweight for the size of the rifle and the compactness of it. Obviously, everything's quality built, so it's solid. So, yeah, it's not the lightest rifle, but it's very, very usable, very, very manageable, and very, very short as well.
Got a short bottle on it as well, haven't we? We've got 300cc bottle on it, which is
Normally the
480, aren't they normally?
Yeah, the KRAiT L and obviously the KRAiT Pro L, that will be a 480cc bottle, and then a longer barrel as well.
I'm just a bit worried that wind's getting up, and I'm sat in the hot seat for the shooting.
The softest of soft breezes. This is the kind of breeze that you would hear about in like movies. Soft, warm summer's breeze.
Could throw my pellets off.
Let's get into shooting. Okay, here we are ready to shoot the KRAiT Pro. I was expecting more of a name to it than that. They're usually L Pro X HP BL XQ3.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah, it's just KRAiT Pro.
Yeah. Short and sweet. Okay. Let's see what we can do for this one.
So we're using JSB Exact shorts, 8.4 grains, obviously 177. We're shooting at 30 yards today. We are outside, but it's pretty damn still.
Is it? We'll just see what the results are, but it's quite gusty out there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. It's very much not.
That pigeon's putting me off.
Oh, yeah? He's 90 yards away up in a tree. But I can't see what the target is. Normally we've got a monitor. Obviously we're not in the studio at the minute. So I just can't take the mickey out of you.
Talking of taking the mickey out of me, I find myself recently going like this because I've got new varifocal glasses, and
I didn't notice that.
And Lawrence is the first one to take the mickey out of me. So if you see me going like this, that's why I'm trying to sort of focus on what I'm looking at. So
that's quite funny.
Oh dear, I'm going to get ribbed now over the next few weeks, aren't I? But you will have this to come in another 30 years' time,
Well,
so
it's a long way away.
I may have the last laugh. Now that's almost gale force, that breeze.
Maybe you're one.
One. Now, yesterday was playing around with these rifles, weren't we? And I found this almost clinical.
Mm.
Again, I would call that quite clinical. It's a big hole, but it's one hole.
I can't see it.
No, I'm going to have to take my line jar. I can't see it now.
We'll grab it in and we'll be back with you shortly for a conclusion. Closing thoughts then. What do you think? Bearing in mind there's no wood to be found.
That's the drawback. Yeah, that's the only drawback. Now, I know we've said about we've mentioned the word floaty. We mentioned this a lot, don't we?
On previous videos, that sort of thing.
Yeah, on short guns. Now, I had to get rid of the bipod for my shooting because I'm not a big fan of bipods. I just feel that increases the floatiness.
Yeah.
It doesn't, to me, it's not a dead support at the front like a rest bag is. You know, it's on the bag. Nothing's going to move. There's no moving parts in that bag apart from the beans and whatever. And but
careful, the beans will move.
But with a bipod, you've got lateral movement. You've got
even on a quality one like this.
Yeah. So I dispense with that, and when I did, I found that resting on the bag, I found that the gun floaty. Bit of support at the back, and it was surprisingly easy.
Yeah, I had the same. It was very solid. Obviously, it's well built. So, and well built things are like dense, aren't they? You feel the quality in them. You feel a bit of weight to them, and maybe that's what's sort of slowing it down.
But when you think the difference between the pistol grip there, so where your right hand is, and where I had it rested on the front of the Arca rail, that's not a lot at all, is it? You know, I really do like my support as far forward as I can, and that was as far as I could get today. But I mean, even I got a fairly decent.
Yeah,
I found it clinical. But when you get something like this, something that's as accurate as this, you think that's a bit boring. 30 yards, same hole, not really any skill needed in it. But then you think, right, what can I hit then?
But if that was a hunting rifle, then that's exactly what you need.
That's exactly what. But on a range like this, I mean, we've got 60 yards to the back. You think, right, one hole groups, right? Let's push it out further back. Let's mix it up. Let's not know the distance that I'm going to be shooting to these spinners in the ground behind the target catchers, the pellet catchers, and on the back wall of the range, 60 yards. So let's see how small a target I can hit. So you can make it just as exciting as a springer jumping around at 10 yards, can't you? Because you make the challenge a lot harder for yourself.
Yeah. Go for smaller and smaller targets.
But then if you want to enter competition, you've got a rifle that's perfectly capable of, you know, laser accuracy.
Yeah, 100%.
In the right hands. I mean, my group was an opened up hole. It was a one hole group.
Well within 5 pence. And that's, as you say, is at 30. Now, a couple of little features that we forgot to mention in the features section. This rifle, or these rifles, the AirMaks rifles, nowadays don't have anti-double load. They disabled it some amount of months ago, about a year ago, something like that, I think it was, because they were getting issues with the pellets dropping back into the action. So, yes, you can double load the rifles nowadays, but like, there are a lot of rifles, most rifles you can do that. So
Daystate have gone away from that as well, haven't they? They used to have an anti-double.
5 years ago at this point.
Well, but they still used to have an anti-double load feature, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
That was operated by an air-operated pin.
Yeah.
And they did away with that, which, I mean, to most people, that would seem like a backward move, wouldn't it? Doing away with the anti-double load. So what have we got that doesn't double load? We've got HW100s.
R12.
That we have had 6 pellets stuck up the barrel.
Well, that was user error, user incompetence. That was.
But so is normal double loading, isn't it?
Yeah.
User error. So
R12s. There's a few of them. Yeah. And also we've got to mention power. Where this rifle here is doing 11.4 foot-pounds with those exact shorts that we were using earlier.
I will say those exact shorts, they have proved to be extremely accurate in a lot of rifles that we've been testing, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're it does seem that a manufacturer bring out a new pellet and everybody raves about it. We had the QYS, didn't we? Then there's something else after the QYS.
H&N's, Barracuda, one of the Barracuda somethings, FTs maybe?
Barracuda 8s.
Was it them?
I think it's Barracuda 8. Then there's been another one. What was it? What was the other one that people were raving about? Normas. Yeah, that was it. And now
it's like fads, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But is the new pellet getting that much better than that previous really good pellet? Or is it in the mind, or is it, I don't know.
Just the current hotness, I guess.
Hotness, heat.
What?
Hotness, heat. The current, no. Hotness. You made that up.
No, it's a phrase.
Is it?
Yeah. Current hotness. Anyway. Are we done?
I think so.
We're waffling. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Apologies for the door that closed on its own.
As we always say, get your hands on one. You know, if you're shooting down the range and somebody's got a crate, especially a pro, ask them if you can have a go with it.
Yeah.
Get chatting to them. Superb rifle.
Yep. 100%. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.